I was wondering how your family handled you entering the adult industry. That is always a hard one because one, everyone's family is different. Most of the times, people's families handle it very negatively.
It'll make you wish you weren't even born.
Almost all of my friends' parents were not very supportive, and even still to this day are not supportive.
Parents are gross, parents are gross.
Some of their parents kind of just slowly changed their mind. This is your life, so like you should do the things that you want to do. With me personally, my mom was supportive in the beginning. She kind of just let me do whatever. Not that I think it was a good thing. I had a lot of freedom. As time progressed and I became successful, I started to feel like my mom was using me so that she could live a more luxurious lifestyle. When I started to set like these boundaries, not giving her money or things like that, it made our relationship a bit more difficult and almost toxic. I really felt like she was just trying to take full advantage of me. I don't talk to my mom now anymore. I've tried to reach out to her to have these like conversations of value because I want to like be able to have a relationship of substance. I want to be able.
So now what she's saying is her mom is okay with it whenever the money was coming in. And I tell you guys, women never look at a woman as being a whore. They never look at her. They never say, oh, she's a whore, she sleeps around, she's a bad girl. You may catch some grandmas out there doing it, but the average girl that turns around and put another woman down for sleeping around is only trying to impress the man that she's in front of. That's all it is. At the end of the day, women do not care about other women that are sleeping around because they know just how much other girls are going to sleep around. So in this situation, she says her mom turned on her whenever she stopped giving her money.
Be able to talk about our problems. She just isn't willing to understand where I'm coming from. I think that she's too prideful and doesn't want to admit that she was wrong and doesn't want to admit that how she treated me and what she asked of me was really inappropriate from a mother. And so it sucks. I don't have a mom anymore. I don't talk to her. I miss having a mom. I feel like you can't rewind and you can't go back. I don't have that relationship with her anymore. I don't ever think I will. And that bums me out. Bums me out a lot. I talked to my dad and he struggles with my job being in the industry. He's also religious. Recently I wanted to go visit him and he said that I can't go visit because his wife, my stepmom, doesn't want me there. I'm not allowed to go visit my dad anymore because my stepmom doesn't like that I do porn. But then he told me that when I was like, can we like go get coffee and like we could go like get breakfast? And he's like, I don't want to be seen in public with you.
Oh man, big shout out to Black Honey. She says, parents ain't parents these days. They love the free ride just like the other gold diggers. You're absolutely right. Because they don't want to work as well. So it's kind of like whoever brings in the money, change the lifestyle, has the power. Now her dad saying, I don't want to be seen with you in public. Hey, I agree with that. Men are going to always look at it differently than what women are going to look at it. And as a father, I would be ashamed too because I would feel like a failed parent. I would feel like, what did I do wrong in my life to make my daughter want to run out and do this? Black Honey back with another one. Says she got a real one as a father though. You're absolutely right. He has to be honest with her. But a father, I would be like, man, where did I go wrong? What did I do wrong? What makes my daughter want to go out and do this? What type of mental illness that she's suffering from? But I've also seen a lot of Caucasian fathers be the one that edged this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like they let it go. They let it happen because of the mom. The mom didn't care. The dad went along with it, which is why they separated. And now the father has another wife that kind of agrees with what he was doing. So if you ask me, she probably got in the because of her mother. Her mother probably encouraged it for the money. And then as the money came in, she enjoyed the luxury lifestyle. Once she cut her mom off, she lost a relationship with her mom and she can't have a relationship with her dad. It's because he's disowning her. He's like, I don't want to be seen with you. If we meet somewhere, we got to go meet somewhere where people don't know who I am because of the moral respect. People don't know they're doing things wrong as long as there's someone to apply. When it comes to the money, everybody, majority of the people will sell their soul for money. And the reason why is because no one wants to work hard for money when you can get it easy. When people find an easy way to get money, they could typically be addicted to it. This is how drug dealers stay drug dealers. This is how robbers stay robbers. This is how stock market scammers stay stock market scammers, even credit card scammers. Wherever people learn to get money and make a lot of money and get it the easy way, then they continue to do that same thing over and over again. Why? It mainly takes advantage. Let's get to it.
My mom doesn't like that I do porn, but then he told me that when I was like, can we like go get coffee and like we could go like get breakfast, and he's like, I don't want to be seen in public with you.
What? Oh no!
And that just fucking hurt so bad, and it sucks. I lost my family. I don't talk to like my brothers or sisters. I think that they all kind of like try to take advantage of me and stuff, or they're just like, my dad don't want to be around me. I feel sad.
Everyone's gonna take advantage of her because they're kind of like, well, we don't look at you as a person. If you want us to like you, then buy us something or give us something. And you're gonna have a lot of girls in the industry that are like that. Even people that become famous, everybody around them is just going to want to get something from her. With her doing porn, then they're like, yeah, you're definitely gonna have to pay us because you're kind of like beneath the barrel of things.
I've lost my whole family and it sucks. So a lot of times when people ask me if they should do porn, I tell them no. I tell them that it makes life really hard. It makes dating really hard. It makes your family life really hard. It makes intimacy hard. You're putting yourself out there and the world is now judging you. You have to be okay with being shamed every day of your life. I don't even want to have children because I do porn, because I'm worried of the way that people will treat my child. The fact that
And she's absolutely right. Because in reality, and I tell a lot of single mothers this, I tell them, I say, listen, you love your child. Your child is your crutch. Your child is your joy. But to everyone else, it's just another human being. And they're going to treat your child based off of who you are. If you take a stripper and she has a child, people are not going to cater to her child that much. But let's say you have someone who's prestige. They treat their children like gold, like, oh, that's your father, we got to treat you good, or that's your mom, we got to treat you a certain way, because it's beneficial. When you find out that somebody's mom has OnlyFans, that kid's gonna get treated bad, because it shows that you lack morality. The more morality that the parents lack, the more society thinks the child is lacking morality as well. It's just like a lot of these ghetto ass kids, they get treated bad because when people see them, they say your mother must be a piece of shit. Your father must be a piece of shit. This person must be a piece of shit. So you get treated the same way, which is why if you walk around acting like you don't have any home training, people are going to treat you like you do not have any home training. When it comes to her, she's such a famous woman. She's right. She shouldn't have any children at all because people are never going to respect her kids. And a lot of celebrity kids, they grow up with this mindset where people don't treat them good because of who their parents are. And we're talking about the celebrity kids whose parents may be out there a little bit. Let's get there.
These are things that I think about because the people are so fucking shitty. Sucks. I don't know. A lot of times I tell people you shouldn't do porn because there's just a lot of negatives that come out of it, and you have to be a really strong person to be able to be okay with it.